globalization has benefited some people a lot more than others, and the winners are exactly who you see in that elephant graph, which is people who are intermediaries in the globalization of capital, people in the developed markets, people on the eastern and western seaboard of the United States who are intermediaries in the globalization of capital as it's gone to seek out cheap labor. And that cheap labor, whose incomes have risen, driven by this influx of foreign technology, foreign capital, and foreign know-how. Because one of the things that this did is also kind of accelerate China's departure from its, very hardline communist economic model. This process of globalization has put China in this place, and this is where, I joke sometimes that if you compare the Soviet Union and China, which kind of brings, in a way, this is going back full circle to the state capacity theme. Both the Soviet Union and China were Marxist-Leninist economies formally. Gorbachev tried to dump the Leninism and keep the Marxism, which failed. What the Chinese have done is keep the Leninism and dump the Marxism, creating kind of capitalism in a one-party authoritarian state, which has been extraordinarily successful, and which has actually made the working and middle classes there perhaps the biggest beneficiaries of this wave of globalization, which then redounds to the legitimacy of that one party right now. And so, this is kind of where, while this process has actually detracted, conversely, from the legitimacy of some Western elites. And that's what we're seeing in this campaign here. If the people who run the democracies are able, which I think they are, and willing, which they have not necessarily proven themselves so far, again, varies by country, to safeguard, if not the interests, at least to some degree, the material well-being of the losers from globalization. If you're not going to do it, then you will get this backlash. And I think that's, again, what we're undergoing here.